Try and make Wild Pyro work. I'm not the biggest fan of Mage Scribe and Warlock in general. Alright, we need some of these Soul Fragment synergies. Is this good in this class? Seems like it would be bad. It's fine later in the game, it's just... the fact that you like, if you're playing it on curve, you're probably ruining your curve is kind of bad. Maybe I don't hate a cultist. I'll just try this. I haven't played with it that much actually. I don't think I want cards that actually do something. One thing about Warlock is like if you pick too many cards that don't do anything, you just get fatigued. It's not something you have to worry about too much right now, but it's still a thing that happens. We take a 4. I haven't played with this much. Fine. It's such a sad 4, right? Yeah. Horror would actually be really good right now. I don't think I can get myself to skip that card though. Let's try Raise Dead here. I'm not the biggest fan of Raise Dead, honestly, but yeah, we're gonna discard some Enhanced Dreadlords, aren't we? God, the problem is all our premium cards are the heavy ones. Raise Dead with Carnival Clown. If you're able to corrupt it, that would be great. I've never seen that. We need to get some clowns. Yeah, I really don't want to do this when all of my heavy cards are my premium ones. I'm just gonna go for the Entertainer, I guess. Real profit. Actually, a skydiving instructor doesn't look that bad right now. We do have a sneaky. We have enough bad cards that like going for the Shadow Council possibility seems kind of good. And we'll go for the Voidwalker. Dude, honestly, I don't hate corruption that much. I'm gonna go for corruption. This is like the worst Twisting Nether deck ever, but I mean, am I really gonna pick Sense Demons over it? Probably not. Maybe it is Sense Demons. How does this deck win right now, other than it doesn't? I mean, we want to zoo people. It's just, this doesn't fit at all. We can't win by attrition because half our deck is 1-drops and we have no value. We're going to fatigue to literally anyone. Like, this just doesn't make sense. I don't know, we'll try to Sense Demons. Do we want a Servant? I guess we're Zoo. I guess we're just hardcore Zoo. Fuck. This card would be so good, actually. Yeah, exactly. I was thinking that too. The fact if you can actually get 7 clowns, then you're pretty much gonna get one of them most of the time. God, this card would be so good in this deck, but well, to be fair, actually, all our cards suck, so we're not even protecting anything relevant. We take the win the game card. Wow, this card's that low win rate. It does feel like demons suck right now. Because I played with being a doom, sometimes it seems like there's a lot of really good demons, but there's a lot of really bad demons. Yeah, we'll take ogre. Ogre can go face. We trust the ogre to go face. Do we want Demon Fire? Yeah. Especially with the Scrap Imp, you want every 1 mana 1/3 you can get, I think. Even though Demon Fire has potential to be good. Flyer is just good. This card's really good with Scrap Imp. Is that right? That's such a low win rate. Oh. That is what it says, but that's really low sample size. Guess we'll take another one of these. I honestly wouldn't hate robes here. A Vanguard might just be better. We only have 1 3-drop in the entire deck, and it's a Skydiving Instructor. What even happened here? It's not like I skipped a late game. I didn't skip like any late game. I skipped an 8 mana 12/12, I think. This is just the deck we were given. You probably just take a Vanguard. Yeah. We have literally 1 6-drop, 1 7-drop, 1 8-drop. Okay. And then everything else is like 2 mana or less. Fair. Alright. We're gonna die by turn 7. It would be really bad if our deck is all 1-drops and then we somehow manage to die by turn 7. That would be really bad. Alright, we're 1-0, nice. The reason I say we are 1-0 is because the deck trackers informed us that this card was in our opening hand. The reason I don't like the Demon Fire as much is because it's not a minion and it doesn't get buffed by Scrap Imp. But yeah, it's pretty good. So we're gonna raise that a Scrap Imp. I like this. Those are actually really bad draws. We're probably dead. That's actually helpful. If we play Instructor, we might not get to raise dead or Scrap him. So we should be able to raise dead both of these, and they both synergize really hard. I don't know, the thing is like we actually probably want to go 5, 6, 7 because that's going to be really good. But I don't know. I mean, if he doesn't put a lot of pressure on, we don't have to redo immediately. This claw machine probably just doesn't get played. Because Raider just ensures that we never take damage again. Oh! Yeah, we actually just lost. Dude, we just lost. Our whole plan. What did we even get? We got a Wait, he gave us a Sporling too? Do we want a Sporling? Wait, what even happened? So... Right. So the Delinquent turned into a Desk Imp. Scrap Imp turned into a Sporling. And he traded into a Sporling, gave himself another Sporling. I guess we just do this. That broke my brain for a while. Yes, the Sporling ruins us. But we'll just have to do this. So do I bump here? You still just kill this, right? I probably should have not done that. Okay, this guy's kind of going out of his way to do the worst possible play, it seems like. Let's do this. I don't want to give him a really good hex yet. Because I probably should have killed the 4-2, because what he should have done is he should have given himself another Sporling, but he didn't. Oh my god. This might just kill us. That doesn't help us much. Oh my god. We could actually kill this off. Hypothetically, if this thing hits. we'd probably rather kill everything else. We're actually just desperately trying to not die. I don't get how like literally half of our deck is 1 and 2 mana and we're on the back foot. I mean, this guy has a really light curve too, but I mean, you literally can't draft Warlock any lighter than we have here. Okay, that's good. Oh. He just missed 4 face damage for pretty much no reason. Okay. Oh my god, are you kidding me? That's actually... that might win him the game here. We might have just lost because of that totem. Yeah, we're probably fine. We need to start drawing these soul fragments really badly. Of course. There was probably a safer play. What was the safe play? I mean, I just play the taunt. You play a taunt, you don't kill this. Oh my god, he actually doesn't have the spell. Dude, seriously? Okay. Why is he board clearing himself? I guess we start life tapping now. Would we rather raise dead? I guess so. Actually, there's like nothing good in our deck. Yeah, we should just raise dead. I guess I probably should have traded this first. That would have made a lot more sense, but you know. As long as the life steal lives a turn, we should be pretty happy. Yep. Cool. Are we winning? We shouldn't be, but... Oh my god. We really shouldn't be, but it seems like we are. When's the expansion kick in? Sometime... Probably like 12 hours from now? It's pretty soon. Do I want the Soul Frame, or do I want a Shadow Council card? I think I want the rush, so I want to do it before this. I think we don't need this. I think we just Shadow Council now. Because one of the things about when you Shadow Council, you generally don't have a lot of initiative, and then we immediately get a Fire Breather, but you generally don't have a lot of initiative after you play it, so I kind of value having the ability to have a rush, just in case. My god, this guy had an insanely good deck. Yeah, we should have never had any chance in that game. We'll make this work somehow. What is arena number 3, number 15, number 40? Those were our leaderboard finishes from November, December season. That's kind of bad. How do we want to do this? TP Inspector is really bad with Scrap Imp. But if we just play it now... then it's fine. We might just never play this Scrap Imp even. That'd be sacrilege, right?
Surprise inspection.
But yeah, like number 3, the 3 numbers are my finishes on the different regions. So number 3 was my Americas server, the other ones were the other servers. I guess this replaces itself, so we should play this. And just play the Vile Fiend too? We're getting a little low, but surely we don't die like this. That's actually an absurdly good draw. Next turn, if we need to rush, we can, but otherwise we just... Yeah, it's fine. It's not exactly fine, but it's survivable. Might not be fine, we'll see. Yes, thanks for the follow, by the way. How hard is going Infinite Arena versus Duels? I don't know about Duels. Well, Duels has the MMR system, right? Thanks for the Prime sub, Colton, by the way. Duels has the MMR system, so it depends on what MMR you're at, right? So it depends, I think. I don't know, like, if you're at, like, if you're someone who's at, like, 9,000 MMR, how their win rate is affected by that. I actually just don't know. Because that's something that Arena doesn't have, so I actually just don't know the answer to that. Because I don't know how it is for Duels. Because there aren't a lot of people trying in Duels right now, you know, so... Playing another Jailer would be nice, but if you do this, you push so much, you put so much more pressure out that I think it's better. Because you actually set up like 2-turn lethal this way, where the other way, you still do technically, but it's still easier to deny. Here comes a trampling rhino to just end the game, basically. Okay, that's fine. If we still die, we're probably dead though. Oh no, we have lethal. Okay. We would be dead, but we have lethal, so. Exact, yeah, if we did the other play, we 100% lose. I'm pretty sure he has a kill command or something. Or we just get there. All according to plan. Yeah, actually, I didn't really look at that either. They just posted the leaderboards from the last season. It's extremely difficult to go Infinite Arena right now. We'll see, it'll probably get a little easier when they do the new rotation. Because like right now specifically, like it's because they haven't rotated in a while. Player base is a little lower, but still higher than like in Duels, for example. Do I don't think I want this one drop. If you look at, let me see, I'm at server am I on? I'm on EU, for example. If you actually average 7 wins, you're like top 150. Top 140, so it's very difficult to do. Do I want to play this or do I want to save it? Probably save it. We can play all of these on turn 4. Can I please play Zoo Warlock? This is Zoo Warlock. So it sounds impossible. Well, it depends. Like, if you... Depends on what you mean by infinite, though. Like, I'm saying infinite as in, like, being able to be, like... Okay, this is actually a real problem. Because he just silences everything. We probably need to play this now. Because this just ruins the Scrap Imp. We need to try to threaten that. When I'm saying infinite, I mean like 7-win average. To be truly infinite, you would be like 7-win average, right? I think you're actually truly infinite at like 6.6 or something. With the new quest system, actually got better for arena players. You actually get infinite at a lower win rate. But if you mean infinite, like you can be soft infinite, which is basically where quests are, you know, feeding you to the point that you will be able to continuously fund your arena experience off of just getting enough prizes that you won't run out of gold. And you can do that at much lower win rates. You can, if you have like a 5-6 win average, a lot of people will be able to be infinite that way. And that comes, there's not exactly a break point there because like it depends on how much you play, right? Because if you're doing all the quests, you get a certain amount of gold intake, and if you're doing like 3 arena runs a day, you're gonna run out of gold. But if you're only doing an arena run, per week, you'll never run out of gold, right? It's funny because like you want to raise debt as soon as possible to get the profit back, but it just doesn't make sense to do it right now. You don't like playing standard? I also don't like playing... I don't tend to like playing standard. I was giving standard... I gave it a try last month, but I just... Yeah, I didn't like it very much. Because I used to play standard, but... You know. Back in the day. Okay, we probably want to trade the Scrap Imp and then try to get it back with Raised Dead. Swing and a miss. Seems like a reasonable response to a 4-5. You're a fairly free-to-play player, so standard seems impossible. Yeah. For me, it's a lot harder than it used to be, for sure. But, like, I essentially... I'm completely free-to-play on all of my accounts. And I just fund it entirely with Arena, basically. So, like, it is possible, but it takes a lot of effort to get there. Yeah, especially if you play a lot of Arena. If you play the other modes too, because I think as Arena it's not great because the quests are worse for us now. If you only play Arena, you literally don't play anything else because like the ranked quest and the Battlegrounds quest and stuff. But if you play a little bit of the other modes, but you play mostly Arena, the new rewards track is amazing. Because one of the things that changed was that you get XP for Arena. It used to be you didn't even get everyone else got the 10 gold for 3 wins, but Arena didn't get that. Now they lost that, but they got XP and we also got XP, right? I think we get slightly less XP than Rank does, but still. That's something that we just didn't used to have that we have now. So it's like way better for us than it used to be. So that's why like it used to be like 6.6, 6.7 used to be the hard infinite range, but because of the new system, I think the hard infinite range is probably closer to like 6 or even like below 6. Because of the XP. I bet, honestly, like I haven't done the math and I want to do the math, so maybe I'll make a video on it, but like I think I would bet that I bet you are truly infinite in like the 5 range now, like the 5 to 6 range somewhere. That's probably where the line is now. It's like way better than it used to be. We can always reroll the Battlegrounds quest. Well, the problem is I reroll the Battlegrounds quest and I keep getting more Battlegrounds quests. There's just so many Battlegrounds quests. Last week I had it where I rerolled the Battlegrounds quest like 5 times and it just kept giving me other Battlegrounds quests. I was like, and I literally couldn't get a non-Battlegrounds quest. And I didn't complete it because I literally just couldn't get a non-Battlegrounds quest. That'd be one thing. Like, I think it would be a reasonable request if anyone from Blizzard is listening. Like, the quest that is literally the quest which says like play Battlegrounds duels, or there's a quest that's like play Battlegrounds duels or Tavern Brawl. It's like, could you just add Arena if it's like literally everything that isn't ranked? Like, just add Arena, because it used to be, I think it wasn't on the list before because it used to be that you would am I tapping? I should probably be tapping, shouldn't I? It used to be Arena wasn't on the list because Arena had its own quest. But now Arena doesn't have its own quest. Infinite with 5-6 wins, but how many? Well, that's the thing, is like Infinite is just the idea that playing the game, you know, you have a 150 gold entry fee, right? So Infinite is just the idea that you get as much gold back as you put in. It just means that you can play Arena and your gold won't hit 0. So the less Arena you play, the easier it is to go Infinite. In that sense. There's like hard infinite versus soft infinite. Going soft infinite just means that this thing, going soft infinite means that let me try to explain this better. The point is, if you're going hard infinite, that means that your gold's actually going up over time. It means that your average Arena run will give you more than 150 gold, which basically means you need to get like 7 wins on average. Because if you get 7 wins, you're going to get 150 gold back. Right? Guaranteed. So if you average more than 7, you'll always be hard infinite. I think he screwed this up. Oh no, I guess he did it fine. But soft infinite just means that you don't run out of gold ever. And because of quests will fund your Arena runs, that you can do that a lot easier. No, stop. One shout council, please. Rip. Yeah, actually, there are very few people that are like truly hard infinite. Like, I think the thing is like the other thing is that the leaderboards is people's best 30 streak, right? It's not their average. So most of the people that have a 7.0 on the leaderboard, for example, don't actually average 7-win average. They just got like, that's their best 30. So most people aren't actually, you know, there are very few people right now that actually can truly average infinite. It's very hard. It's gotten a lot harder since well, since the player base, like the player base isn't doing like horribly right now, but it used to be a lot higher, you know. It's noteworthy that the arena awards were changed. Yeah, they changed the arena awards such that there were slightly, the rewards are about the same value, but they made it so that you're just less likely to get gold, so it made it a little bit harder. But because like the way I see it is that like being hard infinite in arena is about as difficult as being like if you're hard infinite in arena, you're about the same skill level as someone that's like able to shoot for like, not someone that is top 16 in legend, but like someone who's able to shoot for it, basically. It's about the same. We offer you lethal, Mr. Demon Hunter. No. You denied our lethal. Unlucky. Do I want to corrupt this? I don't know. Probably doesn't matter. No! Thanks for the follow. Yeah, like my peak average was 8.63, but that wasn't, like I didn't average 8.63, right? My average was close to like 7.5, I think. Something like that. Over the whole 2-month period. Like no one averages over 8. You know, you'll see people on the leaderboard at like in the 8 to 9 range, but like no one averages that. It's not possible. Oh my god, I denied lethal again. Dude, we could lose this game. If he can actually clear this board, we lose. Unless we can live to fatigue somehow. I might have wanted to corrupt that thing actually. No, this game's gonna come down to Ogre RNG. Great. great. Oh no. Alright, Ogre, we believe in you. Damn. If his top deck is a taunt, we lose. 100%. Whew. This is what we're about. Sometimes when people, I talk a lot about like if you draft too low of a curve, you just get fatigued, and like I feel like people don't believe me, and then it's like this is the game exactly where it's like if we go any lighter, then we lose this game. No, his taunt was going to die 100% because we used corruption on it, so he couldn't have lived. Leaving Ogre alive. I guess so. You're not wrong. Yeah, it's possible. So yeah, he could have left the Ogre alive, and then he had a 50-50 to live. It's true. Very tricky. That wouldn't be true if he might have top decked a spell. If he top decked a spell, then he couldn't have done that. He would have died anyway. That might have been what happened, actually.
Can I get a Murgle?
How you doing, Real Strategy? Thanks a bit. How you doing? We're getting annihilated, aren't we? We could raise dead and play triple 1-drop. Playing all these 1/3s are all gonna get eaten. Still probably the play. All the music I play is from Harris Heller's, the stream beats lists. I play the ambient one sometimes now, but it's usually the lo-fi one is the one that's playing right now. guys remember when a 5-mana 3/6 was a card? And now a 5-mana 3/6 that starts out as a 7/10 rush is now a card. The Arena Tracker doesn't... There is a premium version. I don't actually use the premium version. There is a premium version, but I use the free version. You don't have to pay money for it. Is it worth it? I mean, I don't use the premium version. I don't know if it's worth it. I've never tried the premium version. The premium version makes it more into like, it has some features that Hearthstone Jack Tracker doesn't have, but also it's kind of makes it, most of it, it's trying to imitate a Jack Tracker, a lot of the features. It has like a graveyard feature, which is kind of cool, I guess, but, and it'll show you like synergy picks, but in the draft, but I'm not used to that, so doesn't matter. But graveyard, it shows you the minions that have died, which if you're playing like Resurrect Priest would be more relevant probably. But if you have Raise Dead and stuff, kind of matters. But there's like random features on there. But I don't know. We've acquired healing. Yeah, with his premium, it's monthly, I think. So that's probably why I didn't get it myself. But are we about to get bamboozled? Or ambushed? I don't think I'm gonna play that. I don't want to give him, it's probably Dirty Tricks, right? Or Plagiarize. Either way would be bad for us to play it right now. Be bad if this is Plagiarize as is, but it's probably Dirty Tricks. Well, it's called Arena Tracker. I'm not actually sure how functional. I think it works for standard, but it's made for Arena, I think. But I don't know. I think it pretty much is meant for Arena. HS Replay. Well, yeah, HS Replay. I mean, I use Hearthstone Jack Tracker for the game. That's what I have open right now. I don't have Arena Tracker open. What I was saying before was that Arena Tracker has, it acts as you can use it as a deck tracker too, but most people use Hearthstone deck tracker for the actual game. It's actually Shadow Clone. That was a drafted Shadow Clone. Okay. It's the thing, we are gonna have to trigger that eventually.
Get in line.
Shouldn't be the biggest worry though. What do I think most people go wrong in Arena, the deck making or playing it out? I did actually make a video pretty recently where I said what I said the 10 biggest mistakes I think players make in Arena. So if you go to my YouTube, you'll actually it's the one that's linked there. That video right there, I kind of answered that question a lot more thoroughly than I could right now. Dude, we might give him an ogre if we attack with the ogre. That's kind of bad. Surely we never do, right? Dude, seriously. Ah. I mean, he's actually almost dead himself. Hmm. We actually could die to a removal here. Freaking ogres, man. You're trying to tell me that ogre RNG is random. That was a 1 in 8. No, that was a 1 in it was a no, yeah, it was a 1 in 8 and then a 1 in 16, right? Or 1 in 14. There's a 1 in 8 and then a 1 in 14. So that's a 1 in 120 roughly. No, 1 in 110, 112, something like that. Freaking ogre RNG, man. I'm gonna go to the restroom really fast. I will mulligan first because it just Q just popped, but I will be right back in a minute after the mulligan. Hard mulligan, be right back. Let's do this. I don't want to do the Vile Fiend because I feel like you just throw all your minions right into AoE later. But I will answer the question a little bit. Like, if you're asking, like, do people screw up in the game or the draft more? The thing is, it's like most people use like deck tracker programs, right? And I think if you're using like deck trackers and or draft assistants and stuff like Hearth Arena or whatever, you can still, you're obviously still, if you just follow Hearth Arena, you're not drafting optimally, right? But you'll be doing like a pretty good job. It's a lot easier to screw up the game than it is to screw up a draft if you're aided by a deck assistant, right? So if you're having serious issues, it probably would be more gameplay that you'd be wanting to look at rather than draft. It's a really weird turn, actually. I'll do this. It's a hard turn. You can do this. You could keep the health on your 3/5 also. Need a play. Did not get a play. The problem I had with not using the 3/5 to trade there was that then he just plays the other flyer and value trades a 1/3, which I don't love. It's not the end of the world, but it's not great. Okay. So the problem with playing the Vanguard is it's just going to get hexed and then you kind of fall behind. Because I don't really want to raise dead anything that's in the pool right now. So I think this is fine. Try to let more minions die, more big minions die, hopefully not a frog. And then get a better raise dead. We're in really bad shape here because I feel like we just don't have any threats that are gonna get through anymore. He's gonna play an Eye of the Storm on 10, I think, based off how this guy's playing. His deck wouldn't be 4-0 if he didn't have Eye of the Storm. And if you didn't have like 2 of them. Well, if one of his cards is Eye of the Storm, it's less likely one of his cards is Hex. It's either this. The other play here is to raise dead and just try to get like a wide, strong board. But I feel like I feel like if you do that play, you're just falling behind. He's gonna answer it somehow. You're also playing into a tidal wave potentially. That's a torrent. He had to spend full mana on the torrent at least. Okay. So the Eye of Storm comes out next turn, and then we concede. Comes out, we just play everything that costs 2 now. Watch out, Paco, thanks for the follow. Yeah. It's a very obvious Eye of the Storm setup turn, because like, he does like a semi-awkward play, which particularly avoids overloading. It means the Eye of the Storm is coming. Oh, that's even worse. I didn't know it could get worse than Eye of the Storm, but that's actually worse. He seriously just... Wow, he actually left us a board, that's nice. It's not really good enough for us, but... This deck's really lacking a Soulfire too. We at least had like a Soulfire. He was really close to lethal there. I don't think he had lethal. He was actually really close. I think he was like 2 or 3 points off. Wait, he put us to... Actually, he might have missed lethal. I think he missed lethal, actually. He was really close. He might have been 1 off. He wasn't more than 1 off. It was really close. He might miss lethal. Not like it really matters when you have a deck like that. I think he did miss lethal. This card's really good against Paladin potentially. I'll keep it. Nice. First day at win the game. Oh god. Help. I might corrupt that. It's like I refuse. I refuse to lose the game to that thing. Alright, good night, Adam. Let's play double 1-3, right? Then we get a million spoilings. Should be fine, right? Surely nothing bad happens. I've lost enough games to spoiling that I'm terrified of it. We have a deck that's very potentially vulnerable to it. Because we don't have Scorpid type stuff. It actually ruins like the vast majority of our deck. I can live with that.
I cannot wait to read these.
That's fine. This is the game that we drafted Wild Pyromancer for and kept it in the mulligan for. This is the game. Oh my god. Holy shit, dude. Okay, Pyromancer corruption. How do we do this? We corrupt the horror? Trade into the 1-3? Or do you just do it the other way ever? No, because if you trade into the thing, then he can just get another one back. So you have to do it this way. You have to corrupt this and kill that. Otherwise, bad things can happen.
Reporting for duty.
I'd rather not trade here. We could trade here and then play Sense Demons, or we can tap and play both of these. I think I'd rather tap. No! This is like the scrappiest paladin deck in the history of humanity right here. This replaces itself, but do we I'd rather have a 3-2 right now. So we can go tap Servant. That might actually be better. The 1/1 just doesn't do anything. The problem is we're gonna lose this game to a Libram this way.
Let me think. Would you help a weary traveler?
Play a 6/6, or do we want to play? Probably want to play 2 and 2. Yeah. I think that's safer. It's a lot safer against Libram. It's a lot better against it's not worse against Consecration. So it's not as great on board, I guess. But yeah, it's a lot better against this. It's probably a Hand of a Doll. What else would that be? Yeah. I was like thinking it looked like it was a really obvious Hand of a Doll, but then I realized like, well, he misplayed if it was Hand of a Doll. But it was like, yeah. I mean, expecting an opponent not to misplay Keck W. Wait, he still has the Libram, right? Oh no, he doesn't. It's on this already? Okay, it's on this, so the 6/6 is not threatened hypothetically.
Next stop, ground floor.
Sick Repentance, Burrow. Oh my god, dude. Just literally top decks a claw machine. We just dead? Oh, he just... He had a way to win the game there, didn't he? do you not swing?
You don't pick the ones, see?
I mean, we're dead, right? So we always tap. It's a demon. Crap, so if we actually went for the priestess first, we would have won. Ah, that's brutal. The 9-1's also a demon, right? I screwed it up anyway. I think the 9-1's a demon. Is the Inquisitor a demon? If it isn't dice. No, it is. Yeah, I thought it was. No, you never sneaky first because you have 4 lethal draws. You have a million lethal draws actually. Like half your deck is lethal if you don't sneaky first. You never sneaky first. There. Not with our deck. If you sneak before the council, you get 1 more card. But you also... You throw 50% of games instantly. You lower your win rate by like 40% by trading the sneaky first. Coin information. That is what we expect in the 2 loss bracket. Okay. Should this be good now? We can play this and then this and get rid of this thing. Okay, Raised Dead has volunteered itself. Never mind. We actually have nothing but premiums to pull from the skydiving instructor now. The tour guide is the only low roll. Yeah, it's not that bad actually. I don't love that, but it's actually not that bad. Bump, bump, bump. Next turn we go tour guide and then play this if we don't draw anything better in the next 2 draws.
You've got me fired up.
Or we play 2 and 3. We're going really wide. Surely nothing bad happens. We played against 3 of those, not the Whirlwind card, but like, it's the card that casts Whirlwind until minion dies. We played against like 3 of those today. Fortunately, today is not the day for it. Or this game is not the game for it. Given that he didn't do anything to us last turn, this turn shouldn't be any different. I can't help but feel like this guy would have had a much better game if he didn't coin information on turn 1. I mean, this thing is huge. How does this thing get that big? Alright, it was a claw machine. I thought it had +2/+2 from something else. Kill that, I guess. I was like, wait, this thing is huge. I thought it had +2/+2 from the costume entertainer. I forgot the costume entertainer went here. Right, that was... Yeah, I just got confused. My cards confused me. I should have traded. I probably should have traded a 3/1 just in case the Whirlwind comes out. Yeah, it probably would have been better instead of the 2/2. That would have made more sense. Oh my god. You get lethal actually. There is a possible lethal. YOLO. Oh, I can only target enemies? Oh, that makes it less likely. Oh, lame. I guess that makes sense. Felbolt wouldn't really work as well if you can't target your own guys. Fair enough. Yeah, it doesn't make much sense, does it? Oh my god. Lifesteal, no! Yeah, I didn't think about that. I was like, it's like, wait, how would that work if you could target your own minion? That would be kind of weird. You can multi-shot your own board for 1 mana. Hog. Nice. Gotta get the XP. This is my 3rd account, so like I only have 3,000 gold because I spent a bunch of gold buying packs be able to play a couple of constructed decks. So I need to get a bunch of I need to get the 2,000 gold for the new cards. I have 3,000, so it should be fine. Just don't run out of gold. Don't hit 0. The game's just gonna force me to be infinite. Else you literally cannot play anymore. Haha. All of our late game. Why'd the deck tracker break? Okay, there it goes. 1,000,001 drops. When I have multiple accounts, so that I can have, so that I can put multiple, so that instead of the title just having one number, so that I can put 3 numbers in the title. That is the main reason. I think it's mage. Mages like to ping on 2. I think I like doing this. I had the same choice in the previous game, but I chose to do the double 1-drop. I think against mage, I like to just get this thing rolling. Oh my god, not like this. Dude, why is Trick Totem actually the best card ever printed? Like, what the hell? It's okay. It's only gonna trigger twice. But yeah, it is one account, as Darkroos is saying. It's the same account, but it's just different servers. Oh my god. At least, that's still pretty good. He gains 4 health. But at least we get to kill that thing. Kill the demon. The demon that is Trick Totem. Good place. I meant to play that on the far right. It's kind of bad, actually. So, I should run a poll. It's like, what type of AoE are we about to get wrecked by? Is it going to be an abomination that was discovered off of the Trick Totem? That would be the funniest one. Yeah, that's not an abomination discovered off the Trick Totem. That's not nearly as funny. Kind of lame, actually. So lame, bro. Put this guy in. So it is the turn 7 Flame Strike is the answer to the AoE we're about to get obliterated by. I think we lethal him through it, right? Because this doesn't die. And it's gonna get buffed by this. Well, we don't lethal him. We put him to 2. The problem is our deck doesn't actually have a way to kill someone. Oh. Well, that's fine. I have a big boy. Dude, the screen shaking was going a little bit crazy there. I couldn't even emote. The game was like, ah! No crazy. Hey, Tiffany Cheesecake. You're not too late to the party. You're getting here right on time. all the cool kids show up at the end of the party, right? Not to the end of the party, but you know, fashionably late. First arena. Now this is probably our, I think this is our last one. We've been going for 6 hours. We just literally crossed the 6-hour mark right now. And I think I will stop with this one because I do not want to miss work tomorrow. Unless I don't want to burn out right before the patch happens. So, you know, rotation, all that stuff. God, this would be a really good hand if we were going first. The fact that we're going second is a little weird because I don't really want to coin a bunch of crap if we might just miss curve. Do not miss curve. That's a tragedy. I should have just believed, I guess. How is his Discovering Dragon? This guy, okay, because we've drawn all of our spirit chillers, our instructor's a bit higher, more likely to whiff than it would normally be. Okay. Even more likely now.
Next stop, ground floor.
Did not whiff though.
Ride on it.
He didn't know, but like he could have actually like value traded the 1/1, but like I think you'd have to be insane to do it from his position, so I was pretty confident we'd feel pretty good about going face there. But yeah. He doesn't know that our hand is completely useless. It's an important thing. It's an important skill to know that your opponent doesn't know that your hand is completely useless. You can abuse that sometimes.
I got a good feeling. Me too.
Probably want to trade because we're not actually putting that much pressure on, and if you don't trade, he can kill your ogre. Which would be kind of bad. I want to reset it right now.
I can't move.
I got it.
Might just play this. I think so. I'll let the 1-drop stay in hand. Okay. He's kind of board swinging us, which is not great. That's a good draw. It had to be that card. It had to be that card. No. At least it was on his turn, so that we actually got the mana reduction out of it. I guess that makes it more reasonable. It'd have to be this card. Oh no. Let's shovel the corruption, see what we get. Okay. Probably just play this. I mean, it's still a 5 mana 9/8, right? I was like, look at how bad this 5 mana 9/8 is. It's so bad. Can you imagine paying 5 mana for a 9/8? Such. Oh my god, that's actually insane. I've never seen this combo before. Holy crap. Oh my god. Oh my god. Stop. Stop, I have a family. Stop, I have a family. It's kind of okay because he's still out of cards and we're warlocks, so. Corruption was just like, hey, do you call my name? You wanted to party? Here's the issue, is that he doesn't seem to have a very thick deck, but yeah, that's a bad sign. That's a really bad sign. It's actually kind of good that he didn't trade with the minion there. Because we might just, he might outvalue us from this position. Oh yeah. Yeah, we need to get all these life taps in. We need literally all of these life taps. We're like, please. We need to find cards that aren't useless. The hell? Okay. Fortunately for us, his deck is even more useless than our deck. Actually, that's not true. I think our deck is more useless, but the fortunate thing is that we have life tap. See, this is why Warlock is so good, right? If you have a useless deck versus... I mean, I say that this guy is a useless deck, but holy crap, look at the card quality of this guy's deck, right? It's just that he has no value, right? And he didn't start super fast. But, as I was saying, was the upside is that... Yeah, let's just do this. shouldn't have showed him my cards there, but it's fine. This guy plays too much constructed, I see. Found the Dreadlord, nice. Oh shit. It's kind of bad. He didn't, well, he still hasn't used his weapons, so. Alright, well, we know his last card. Oh, I should have killed that first. That was my mistake. I'm just gonna go face now, screw it. I should have killed the armor smith first. Oh dear, that's bad. Okay. Ends up being about the same, actually. Yeah, we need to not lose this game to fatigue here. What do we draw off this? A Vile Fiend, just a Vile Fiend, nothing. Well. I mean, we still play it, right? Oh yeah, I forgot you actually get imps off this. It's not useless. Vampire.
You don't pick the ones.
It's pretty nasty, but could be worse. It's actually just the same game as the last game. The thing is, we have the Rusty Raider to get through a taunt if he gets a taunt off of this. He would never get a taunt off that. Oh no. Okay. Oh god. Oh, that was monk ass. It's the second game this deck has almost lost to fatigue. Because our deck is just so useless and devoid of threats that we can't actually end games. Do we ever just keep these together? Because they could hypothetically work together. I do actually kind of like this card because of because it kind of beats Firebrand in a way. Maybe we actually just try this. I don't know, the other strategy is like you just go for the wand maker and you try to get the other strategy is you just try to get a really early Shadow Council. Dude, Safety Inspector with Raised Dead is amazing. I'm like, get this Raised Dead out of my hand. Thank you. Nice.
Planets and stars! Power for the taking! You don't pick the wars.
We're actually gonna have this, so. Unfortunately, we hadn't played the, if only we knew if we had played the Jailer already, could have gotten a turn 4, 7, 8. Which would just get polymorphed like any other 4-drop. Oh, this would be pretty cool. Imagine having, people think a 4-mana 7/7 is so cool, and then you play a 4-mana 7/8 taunt, they'll just lose their minds. Why would you ping that one? Odd. Why should I put this on the far right? Yeah. Okay. Five mana 7/8. It's not quite as good as a 4-mana 7/7. It's pretty good though. Coin Blizzard. Yeah. I knew it was a Blizzard because every other play would just be bottom right, right? Aha, my amalgam has the counter to your Murloc thing. By being one of your own kind, you cannot hurt him, sir. Have I ever took a long time to look at the artwork of this thing? Like, what the hell is that? Freaking circus amalgam. The good old search for Ice Barrier Vaporized to not die strategy. An excellent strategy. Doesn't actually help him win, but it's still an excellent strategy. In a way.
You're paying for my discretion.
He must not have gotten the vape. He probably did get the, he probably got like Counterspell, Ice Barrier. So we're actually one off lethal. We can Shadow Bolt to our own guy, but it's not good enough. I guess we were 3 off lethal before we drew the spell to trigger the counter spell. How much a mage can do for me though? He's a little too far behind. Bum, bum, bum. You win the swan. Bum, bum. Priest. There's a problem. We've been avoiding fatiguing against people that were not priests. But now there's a priest. Which makes it more difficult to not die to fatigue. Significantly more difficult.
Mind if I roll need? Next stop,
Ooh. Ugh! No! My minions! Stop!
we will feed on this well. You don't pick the ones.
God, if I use the Shadow Bolt on that, it's hideous. Like, this thing has gotten, like, literally, like, 8 mana worth of value already. And then I'm gonna, like, Shadow Bolt, like, that's disgusting. But I might be right. It's still probably, it feels like it's still right. That's the sad thing, man. Jesus Christ. It's so bad. Yeah, like, I think if we cut his deck at 15, we probably lose this game to fatigue. That's the sad thing right now. Okay, I don't feel like that's quite true anymore. It's a hell of a card right here. I could just snipe that. I'd rather just play this, right? I need to play this before it gets mind controlled. I would have liked if this was a real game and it wasn't just a game that we just got like completely bullshitted in. Honestly. I mean, we do kill that. We actually do it this way, right? It didn't save me time because we actually have the ability to deal with it. It actually made the game last longer. He drew one actual demon, so he probably has a 1-mana 2/5 taunt in his hand. Get out of my way, cards. Yeah, what a surprise.
These old bones just keep moving. The frost wolves stand ready.
There's nothing good we draw off this. Really nothing helps us. We might tap first, because if we tap into like Rusty Raider, it would actually help. Or that. Trying to, do we want to trade this off so he doesn't mind control it? It's not the most unreasonable thing. It's kind of bad. We should probably just play the board game somewhat. He could have killed his guy, but that's probably not important. Oh, his deck's actually terrible. Like, wait a second, his deck is worse than ours? Wait, what? Is that possible? Probably could have done this earlier in the turn, but I'm like, wait, you telling me his deck is worse than ours? I mean, he played like a lot of premium cards already, but I guess he had nothing left. Okay, that's fine. Could have positioned better for that. They have corrupted clowns now. Oh dear.
Next stop, ground floor.
I think we beat clowns, right? Yeah, we definitely beat. Actually, we don't beat corrupted clowns. What am I saying? Ah. Reasonable.
Can I get a Murgle?
I don't particularly want to play that, but okay, I guess I will. Shit, we don't even step lethal. Oh my god, we're gonna lose. I should have played the 4-drop and then I should have played the other thing. That was actually really bad. Oh my god, dude. How do I even do this? Like, our hand is so useless. There's nothing in our deck. Wait, how do we actually win? Scrap Imp does nothing. Does literally nothing. I think we just lose. I shouldn't have missed 1 damage, but that helps a lot actually. Okay, we drew the profit. That's really good. It's gonna suck if I lose because I didn't deal that 1 damage actually.
Your mind is not
Yes! Countered! We countered him! We countered him! Get countered, bro! Oh. Actually countered. Get wrecked, bro. Oh no. Say hello, YouTube, everybody.
Let's have some fun.
Ooh, I might want this. Yeah, just... It was all according to plan. We planned that from turn 1. We actually get to play the scrapping on curve. Something we're not used to this run.
Count your blessings, mates.
Yes. Opponent skips turn 3. We play Scrap Imp. We play big demons. Big demons. I feel like the title of this YouTube video needs to be, we'll see how many wins it goes, but it's like, it'll be like 10, 11, or 12 or whatever, like whatever win. Self-Fatigue Warlock. The best title has ever been made. People be like, what? Self-Fatigue Warlock? No! Oh. I thought he was gonna play Showered Rune. He did not play Showered Rune. Dude, what an ass. He didn't kill my, I wanted to raise dead this thing, but he didn't kill this thing. He killed another thing. Lame. Play these, I guess. That's a weird spot to put the renew. He has a shadow, a power word, yeah. Okay. I was gonna say powered feast, but you didn't have powered feast. Okay. Fine. We'll get something playable here. It's probably worth doing. Of course.
You don't pick the ones. Take it, watering it. That's scrapping.
Dude, we're gonna be like I feel like this is gonna be one of those games again where we're gonna be like 3 damage off lethal until we hit fatigue. We're just gonna be like, come on, just Come on, like, come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, that's probably not exactly what he needed. Tap first, right? Because we can get Claw Machine. It's gonna give us something. Actually, I probably should have played this first, actually. That would have been smarter. That would have been like a lot smarter.
Useful things, eager to share. Careful the door. Yeah.
Really sucks, actually.
Your future is
Yeah, I can never play this Vanguard, right? Because if I play the Vanguard, it gives him the out he needs, probably. You guys, could this guy stop playing Chaplains, please? Okay, we just need a way to kill our own guy. If we can deal 1 damage to our own guy. No. Oh, stop. Stop. Why is our deck so bad? I say as we're approaching 10 wins. It's like, why is our deck so useless? Okay. I actually kind of want to corruption this. I think I'll Inspector here. Do I actually want to get rid of this thing? Because I don't want to play it ever. What am I looking for? There's actually nothing good in my deck.
useful things.
Okay, I'm actually gonna shuffle this, yeah, because I actually think it's useless. Dude, are you...
Your tour ends here, tree.
Glittering prizes.
Now these are mine.
Mm. So which one do I play now? I mean, we're gonna do this and this. Well, I guess I put something in. I guess I play this first. Would I rather... Maybe I'd rather put it on here. Probably, right? Just put it on here.
You don't pick the wands, see?
So where does the magic come from?
Do we have any ways? We do have ways to... We have the Rescue Ray and the Claw Machine and the Fishy Flyer. Like, come on. We just need to be able to deal damage. He's not even healing. It's like... like, can we not deal any damage? Oh... I just want my deck to not be completely useless. I feel like the bigger aspect of RNG right now is just like how good your opponents are, right? Not necessarily how good they are as players, but their decks and stuff. And it's like, this is one of these things where it's like, if we had an average deck, we would just go like 12-0 based off the opponents we're having. But it's like, this deck is so bad and we're just like, oh, come on. The game is literally giving us the wins and we're just like, I can't even take it. It's like all the fish are in the bucket and you just can't, you're not able to do it. You lack the strength to fire the trigger. It's like, come on. At least they were good. I think he has been stunned by the stat line of our Vanguard, so we're all good.
I dare you!
Nice. I'm gonna do a mulligan really fast and be right back in a few seconds. Priest!
Veranda.
Let's have some fun.
I think I'll keep this actually. Oh, what was I gonna... We're gonna play a 1-drop on turn 1. That sounds right. Did you not play an Imprisoned Battlefield on... Oh! We got him. We got him! Because we had to get it in a relatively high quality hand. So I feel like we should probably just shout council now. Okay. Not exactly what we're looking for in this matchup.
Blessings, mates.
That doesn't mean it can't work. Oh. Okay. I feel like I'm not feel like I'm not playing the game. I think I'm just spectating. Cause like this will work or it won't, but we're really just spectating at this point. That's an incredible draw. what is happening? We let RNGesus take the wheel. That's what happened. And of course, we draw this immediately afterwards. This is just a 13-9. I don't even know. Okay. We should,
Can I get a burgle?
we're just gonna play these 1 mana 5/4 and 5/5, I guess. It's just fine, I guess. So we just we take this trade so that the other trade is a value trade. I guess.
We will hold the Black Temple.
Nice 7-drop, bro. Oh. So we probably just want to do this, don't we? Yeah. Sure, okay. It's not really what I want right now, but I mean, I won't, you know, it's gotten us this far. I'm willing to just, it is what it is. Okay, it's fine. It's cool. I will not question. I will not question it at this point. You can't mind control this turn. If you can freeze it, it might be bad.
We'll be fine.
That's kind of like a freeze. Fortunately, we have a 6/8 rush spawning for 0 mana, which I had forgotten about. I don't even want to know. Unfortunately, I think we have made an opponent uninstall from Hearthstone today. Truly a tragedy. They will be remembered. Truly, truly a tragedy. Looks like people have seen our last game and they've decided, no, we ain't running into that crap, man. An excellent decision.
appears that we have actually run out of opponents. Game, it's looking like it's probably gonna hit like the 5-minute mark. Once you hit like I think it's around like the 5-minute mark where it really loosens up. So like if you're like 11, it might give you like someone at like 7 wins or something. This could backfire on us. We could face a 1-0 deck. You know, if we face a 0-0 deck, we're gonna lose. Because those are the hard games. I did see you Taze, yes I did. Okay, it got into the mid range. It got to the 3-minute range. So we're gonna face like probably someone at like 9 or 10. Or someone at 11-0.
Let's have some fun.
I should coin the Jailer actually. With that draw. Because I'm probably gonna coin the Jailer at some point. Maybe I'll play the Amalgam next turn though. It looks like I will actually now. It used to be like you would have a lot of queues close to like the 10-minute range at it was after they removed buckets that you would have a lot of really long queues because so many people quit because of that, because it was such a bad move for the game, to put it bluntly. But you know, that used to be like a thing. But I haven't experienced like super long queues recently almost at all. It really sucks that we don't have the damage to do anything here. Even if we put damage into that, if he Holy Novas, it goes up to 5. Doesn't really help us that much. I mean, the people that didn't like buckets were typically just people. There are people that don't. There are different things about Arena that different people like, right? If you didn't like drafting, then you didn't like buckets, basically. I think most people that play Arena like Arena for the drafting, but some people just like to play Arena, you know? But some people didn't like that. There's some people that still stream it, for example, who, you know, they never really liked that aspect of the game. So I feel like we don't really need to play around. Do the trade to play around Holy Nova after him not Holy Novaing this turn. It's Brittle Bone. The Inspector's actually been surprisingly good because we have like this corruption stuff where it's like the corruption's been good sometimes and the raised dead have been good sometimes. But other times it's been completely useless other times. So like the ability to get rid of them when they're useless has actually been surprisingly good. I have to say, this card's done way better than I thought it would.
There's a little devil in all of us. You're not laughing.
I wonder if...
Is this really necessary?
It's actually kind of awkward. We can't really make this work very well. Yeah, I actually, I might have missed away, but like, I don't think I could have actually gotten the buff off here. It doesn't really matter though.
Surprise inspection. The launch picks
We don't really need the buff, to be honest. We need to be careful about even playing this Dreadlord because it might give our opponent the win. The Dreadlord might be our opponent's win condition. Okay, at least he's not initiating our Dreadlord. Probably play the Dreadlord and run literally everything into the taunt. Probably right. Even though it doesn't kill it.
surprise inspection.
Because he shouldn't have a Holy Nova, but he could top deck one. But if he didn't top deck, he doesn't have one.
We'll be fine. It
Oof.
wasn't that big.
I was scared.
Like a wasted warning.
We just have lethal. Nice. No. He's asleep. It's crazy. It's like this is by far the worst deck we drafted today. But people don't believe me. I say Warlock is good, man. Warlock is just really good. You just make anything work. Yeah. And don't forget to like and subscribe, people watching on YouTube, and comment, by the way. Comments are good. Do all the comments. YouTube likes comments. Every comment. Golden Dragon's Horde Fog. Picking my gold too. Not bad.